But this was a time where I was not prime real estate in the dating arena. So I spent a lot of time, reading, like, just, trying to find my space in the world. People say that like high school and all that shit was the best time of their life. No, it wasn't. It was a fucking whirlwind of puberty and bullshit. I had acne and sore nuts. It was just not cool, and I was just, just deep within myself. I didn't know who the fuck I was at this point and stuff. And, just it would have been nice to have somebody to talk to. I didn't get a big brother experience in my life. I have older cousins or whatnot, but, and I have my uncles and shit. But I just never had that, like, big brother bonding experience or whatnot. That's why I try my very best to be a really cool big brother to my younger brother, because I didn't have that. I want him to have that experience and stuff, and he knows if he needs me, he can call me for fucking anything. But yeah, it was just one of those things. It was just, me being just an emotional teen, trying to get some sex, and it wasn't really fucking happening, But, it didn't stop me from fucking trying. I always had a never give up fucking attitude. Just because I'm losing don't mean I need to quit the game. It's basically it. So that song, it stayed with me for that. It reminds me of that time. Reminds me of, who I was, what I grew up to be, and who I am now. Which is an awesome fucking dude that you knocked it out of the park from knowing me. Or just, experiencing this show with me or whatnot. This next email, someone asked the very controversial question, which I'm probably going to catch a lot of shit from answering because I'm going to answer it in the way that I've answered it. This is actually a published answer because it's in my book, Dating It's Not Complicated, available on Amazon.com. Someone asked me, he's 22, and he just wanted some general dating advice. He wanted to know if it was cool if he was dating more than one woman, or should he just be with just one person or whatnot, and he wanted to know my thoughts on that. Well, I'm glad he put his age in there. He says 22, and he asked if he should be in a serious relationship. Based on my experiences and based on what I know about, mentalities around that age, no, you should not be in a serious relationship at 22. You shouldn't at all. I was in a serious relationship at 22. It lasted for a couple years. Things ended badly. Luckily, we're still kind of friends at this point. But yeah, that's way too young to be thinking about getting into a serious relationship with anybody. You still don't know who you are. You're still not the person that you're going to be for the rest of your life. You started to become that person, but you're not that person yet. So yeah, no, you should not be in a serious relationship with anybody. However, before you go start fucking everything that moves, there's some things you need to know. I'm going to call this segment, How to Be a Player. Now, a lot of women just got mad at me for saying that. Here's why you should not. Every man you meet in your life, ladies, is a player. It just depends on what part of the game he's in. So we're going to talk about that right now. There are three types of dudes. There are three types of dudes that because all men are players. All of us. Ladies, fucking deal with it. But there are three types. And you'll find out which one I am after I explain this. The first one. This is when a guy first starts having sex. Typically between 16 and 20 years old. This guy basically just started having sex. And now he wants to fuck everything that moves. Perfectly fucking healthy. Be safe, please. Just be safe. When you're doing this. And it also helps to be honest. Be like, hey, I'm dating somebody else. I'm seeing somebody else. You can disclose if you fucking somebody else or not. But you gotta take the consequences that come with that. Some people might not be down with it. I'll get to that in a little bit. But that shit happens. Being honest is a good thing, but you don't have to be honest about all the things. You know what I mean? Also, but just be safe. That way you ain't got like 18 fucking kids that's all the same goddamn age. That's not a good look. So that's the first stage. You just trying to fuck everything in sight. A level 2 player is a dude who has a set routine on how he gets sex from women. He knows exactly what to say. He knows exactly what to do. And he basically has built himself up a team. I say a team, that's just my vernacular. That's not the official things. I don't even know if there is an official thing. I just call it a team. He can date as many women as he can handle. Typically, hopefully, he's honest about this with everybody. Again, I'm going to get to that in a little bit. He's honest with everybody on that. And everything is cool. You know, people come in, people come out, whatever. The third level, and this is where you want to be, fellas. After you fucked everybody and that you could, after you've had your set routine and your whole script on how to get some draws, this is what I call the buffet stage, okay? You know when you go to a buffet, you like to try different kinds of food. You go back 18, 19 times and shit. You just getting all types of shit. This is how I like to go to a buffet. When I go to a buffet that I like, this is the place. Now, picture the buffet as the club that you go to or whatever. Or wherever you meet women. That's the buffet. And the women that you see, all different kinds of dishes. You know? And you can mix and match and all that shit. The point of it is, you know what you want. You know what you like. You're trying to get everything you like, as much shit as you like, on one plate. A lot of men don't make it to this part. I totally have. I'm so fucking done messing around with a whole bunch of different people. It's fucking time consuming, and it's just not even fun no more. And a man my age shouldn't even be fucking dealing with that kind of shit. But yeah, you got all this good shit on one fucking plate, and you trying to fucking, keep that shit to yourself, Those are those are three types of players. So let's back up a little bit. So the first stage, you're in between the ages of like 16 and 20, and you just trying to fuck everything that moves. Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Actually, I'll give you a little bumper. You 16 to 22. All right. Now, from 22 to about 27, you just in your dating stage. You're dating somebody, you're seeing somebody, you're seeing somebody, you're seeing somebody. Nothing too serious. Could be, you could be exclusive with somebody still. At any point, you can jump to any fucking level once you've reached a certain level of maturity, okay? Women typically mature faster than guys. I'll do a different show about women. I won't get into it on this one because I haven't written it all down. It'll just sound choppy. You can get into relationships and stuff. It's just whatever you can handle. Don't jump too fucking serious too goddamn soon. You know what I mean? And also, when you're ready for shit. Now, from about 28, theoretically beyond, you need to know exactly what the fuck it is that you want. You've sown your royal oats. You got all that shit the fuck out of your system. Now you can actually have the mentality and the fucking ability to treat a motherfucker right. One person. Keep in mind, I am 32. I fucking got all that shit the fuck out of my system a long goddamn time ago. I had a great fucking time, but now I'm moving on to something else. I gotta improve. You know what I mean? Now, I said I was gonna get back to the women. Now, when I said that there's some women you can date a lot of people at one time, and a lot is a relative number. Everybody has a different definition of what a lot is. Back in my, playing around stage, up to 4. Up to 4. I wasn't fucking all 4, but, up to 4. And I could handle that. That's a perfect fucking number for me. But at the same time, everybody knew what was up. Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody knew, they designated spot in my life. Now, you're going to run into 3 types of women when you date like that, guys. 3 types of women. You can find this in my book, Dating Is Not Complicated. I completely outline it there. The first one, women are gonna do three things when you tell them that you date another woman. The first thing they're gonna do, they're gonna fucking leave. They're just not gonna be with it. You know, they're gonna be like, hey, you know what? This is just not for me. You know, you cool, I'm cool, but you know, I can't do it. If you want to be with one person, cool, I'm your chick. But you know, if you be dating other people, I can't be there. That's fine. You gotta respect their wishes. If they want to go, they can go. If you still desire to play around, cool. The second type, she'd be like, yeah, all right, whatever. More times than not, she's dating other people too. So she's like, all right, whatever. You know, I'm doing the same shit. You know, ain't no big deal. When shit gets slow for me, I call him. If shit gets slow for him, he call me. If the time runs out, cool, we'll hook up. We'll do our thing. You know, that's cool. You know, that's a perfect number two for you. You know, the third chick. Now this is the chick that some of you ladies need to be if you find yourself in this situation. And this is the chick that you fellas need to watch out for. Number three, this is the chick who's going to accept the fucking challenge and rise to the occasion and be the one motherfucker that you going to choose to fucking be with. And I don't say choose to be with because women choose the relationship that they're going to be in. Men choose where that relationship is going to fucking go. Keep that shit in mind. We're going to take a quick song break. Then I'm going to come back and I got you know, a couple more things to say, and we're going to get on out of here. I got some more Genesis for you guys. Be right back.